Hello, my dear yoga practitioners. Welcome or welcome back, as always, to the Yaryna Yoga YouTube channel and this class. In today's video, I want to offer you a very relaxing yoga class for times when you might be feeling a bit low on your energy and you feel that you want to be a bit kinder, a bit more gentle with yourself. This class will serve you perfectly well. So I hope you have some props handy. We will be needing either block or a bolster, or you can also maybe roll your blanket a couple of times so that you can place it under your body for the support. As we will start today, lying down in the supported fish pose, Matsyasana. And in the first asana, we want to place that block right under your shoulder blades, okay? So not in the middle of the spine, but here, a little bit higher, where your shoulder blades and or the bra line. If you are wearing a bra, it will be easier to identify. So we want to place that block under. And also you can place another one or a pillow under your head here, okay? This is optional. If you feel that you want to have a bit more opening through your chest and your arms today, you can drop your head directly on the floor. And you have a few options. You can extend your legs, or you can bend the knees here. And also optional, you can bring your arms about the head and allow yourself a few deep breaths here. Amazing asana to allow more space, more oxygen to your upper body, to your lungs, opening our heart, anahata chakra simultaneously. Let's take 2 more breaths here, maybe a little bit deeper. Perfect. And from here, bring your hands under your thighs. You can bring your feet a little bit closer and gently lift your head and keep pulling yourself to the seat so that you can take the block and lower your back down to the floor. Keep your knees bent. This time we will press feet on the floor and we will lift the hips up. Here you also have option. You can choose how high you want your support, how much you want to lift the floor. This time we are placing bolster close to your tailbone, okay? On these last vertebrae of your spine. And again, maybe you're here, maybe you feel that you want a little bit deeper bend this time on your lower back. And you can keep your knees bent, and if you want, if you feel stable and comfortable enough, you can also extend your legs here. Or you can try both options and choose the one that serves you. Focus also on the back of your neck, this nice stretch and length that you feel. On the last two breaths, maybe bring your arms above the head as well here. Perfect. Let's bring hands closer to the feet. And again, let's press feet down to the floor as you lift your hips a little bit higher, removing the blocks. And from here, heel toe, your feet as wide as a yoga mat. And let your knees drop into one direction, another direction. Windshield wiper here. A little gentle twist. Perfect. And now from here, let's come back to center. We will bring right knee into the chest and we will extend the left leg out on the floor. And try to squeeze the knee close to your chest, massaging on your belly as well. Your back leg extended. Let's inhale. And on the exhale, lift your nose and maybe try to touch it to your knee. One more breath here. And if you want, you can try to extend your legs with the head lifted. Your right leg, and you're going to lower down, dropping head down on the floor. And gently here, point and flex your foot. Point, flex, point, flex. And last one. Perfect. Let's drop our foot down to the floor and we will bring the left foot over your knee. Okay, actually ankle here, targeting ankle. Both knees bend and we are going to lift the right foot up. Here you can hold under your thigh. And imagine your right knee coming closer to your face and your left knee moving away from your face. Creating this figure 4. Reclined. Your head relaxed, your shoulders stay relaxed. And if you want, you can add massage for your head, moving your head side to side. Perfect. Let's come back to center. And this time we will bring left knee into the chest, extending the right leg out. And again, let's squeeze the knee closer, your thigh into your belly, your knee into the chest. And now check on your extended leg if it's heavy. Grounded. Beautiful. We inhale here. And exhale to raise your knee, your nose to the knee. Breathing. Try to keep your shoulders away from the ears. And maybe here we will extend the left leg. And drop your head, your shoulders down. You can hold also maybe here under the knee, or if you feel that you can reach a bit higher and bridge your foot closer to your head, you can do so. And let's flex and point, flex, point, flex, feeling stretch on the back of your leg, point at the front. Remember breathing. And last time, point, flex, and let's release, dropping the left foot down this time, right foot on top, And we are going again to bring this time left knee comes closer to you and right knee away from you. Actively feeling this little tension that you're creating and how your body reacts to it. And feel free to close your eyes. Keeping awareness on your body and on your breath. Last breath. Good, and gently release. And again, bring your feet a bit wider, and let's windshield wiper here. Perfect. Good. Now let's bring knees back up, feet back up, and you can place your hands on the knees here. On the inhale, we are trying to bring knees closer to the chest and then wide apart to each side. And exhale to bring them away from you and back together. Inhale. As you open, exhale, close together. In the circular movement, very fluid, gentle and controlled. Good. One more. And now we reverse, first bringing knees away and then wide and exhale back in and out and in and out and in, out. And let's do last time. Perfect. From here we are going to bring the feet up and you can round your spine as you rock to the front and back, massaging through your spine, through each and every vertebra. Last time. Perfect. And now from here you can cross your legs. We will place right knee down to the floor and we will bring the left leg over. So you have a few options here. You can place your foot closer to the knee, okay, or closer to the hip, as you prefer and as you feel today. You can also sit on a little bit of elevation, or you can also extend your right leg out here, okay, if that helps you ground both sitting bones down. So let's choose that comfortable seat here, and on the inhale let's lift the right arm up, so the opposite arm to the knee that is above. Inhaling, reaching up as if somebody's pulling you, and on the exhale we twist towards your upper leg to the left here. Inhale to lengthen and grow through your spine, and exhale to twist and look back. Maybe bring your chin slightly closer to the chest just to feel length also through your neck. And twist. Last breath. Wonderful. Exhale, release. If you had your leg extended, you can simply change the sides. If you have the shoelace legs like me, you can start turning into the right side, so towards your upper leg foot. And we are going to turn to the back until we come back to center, and we will have the other knee now this time on top. And again, feel free to bring foot closer also if that helps you to create a little bit more push with your arm as you twist. Inhale, let's lift left arm up this time. Reaching up, and on the exhale we twist to the right side. Your back hand can just support you gently here on the floor, but try not to lean too much. We are trying to hold ourselves with the strength, with the muscles of your back and of your navel. Your abdominal muscles, and with a little regulation of your arm and hand. Try to maintain the length and space in your body. Two more breaths. And on the exhale, we release. Perfect. Now from here, we are going to bring our feet wide. So you can bring them as wide as a yoga mat if you are turned towards the front, or a little bit wider than your hips. And from here, we are going to drop hands down on the floor, and we will start shifting, dropping one foot completely on the floor and lifting the heel of another one. Okay, so you can support yourself with the hands and lifting chest up here. And on the exhale, we change the sides. Try to keep your knees open, wide. Good. And let's massage here, one side, another. If you want, you can add the lift in your toes, lifting the toes, the ball of your toes up from the floor here as well. Perfect, very good. Good. Now you can bring your feet maybe a little bit wider as we bring hands together in the prayer, and bring hands to your heart, pushing with the elbows on the knees, with the knees to your elbows. And breathing in Malasana in the yogic squat. If you want to be even more gentle to yourself, you can sit here on the block. Okay? Finding our Malasana more passive. One more breath. And now I want to offer you another modification. You can release that press of your elbows on the knees, and you can walk your hands to the front, rounding your spine and dropping your head as if it's trying to reach down to the floor as well. But try to keep your heels grounded and your knees wide. Try to take this opportunity to relax your head and your shoulders. Beautiful. On the next inhale, let's look back up. And from here, I invite you to come to one side of your mat. So we are going to drop our leg down, bending the knee. Okay? On one side, and another side we will extend. Okay? So if you want, you can also sit here on a bit more elevation, because it might be intense for your knee, or it can be intense for your foot here. So feel free to take extra props, bolster, or again the blanket, maybe the one that you had at the beginning. And from here, our intention is to press that foot, that heel down to the floor as again you walk your hands to the front, maybe staying on your forearms here. And breathing into our groin area, into our adductor muscles here. Feeling that deep stretch of very strong group of muscles that requires us to be patient here. And maybe allow for a bit of relief and softness. If you want, you can drop your head down. Breathe, breathe. It's a modified version of the child's pose as well. Perfect. And on the next inhale, let's look back up. Let's walk hands closer. And let's bring that foot closer in. This time we are going to bend both knees, but this one stays lifted. And I invite you here to bring the arm on the inside and open both arms wide. So we are combining the twist and the opening through the hips. Inhaling here. Use this opportunity to press with your arm and maybe increase the distance between your knees. Imagine you're taking up all the space that you deserve today. And always. Beautiful. From here you might want to bring your palms down and back, and you can try maybe to wrap around your leg and touch your fingers, maybe finding a hold of your fingers of each other. Okay, so it may be pretty intense, so give it a try. Maybe you want to take a strap and just hold both sides of the strap to help you find this bind. And again, chest is lifted. For another 2 breaths. Beautiful. Exhale to release. Good. And now let's change another side. So you can first extend your right leg and bring your left foot to the other side, or maybe it's going to be reversed in your case if you start with another leg. And again, let's first drop our sitting bone to that one heel, to that support. And you can start walking your hands to the front, maybe first coming to the forearms. Let's press the heel down. Feel free, if you want to keep it more active, feel free to flex your foot as well. And we keep breathing. And remember to give yourself some time. Our body also needs time. And most importantly, our nervous system needs time to understand that we are safe, we are okay. Even though maybe this shape feels unusual for the body, but we are breathing, we are alive, and it will start surrendering. And maybe you can drop a bit more, lowering your forehead down. One more deep breath. And on the exhale, just start releasing. Again, walking hands closer, closer. And we will bend the knee of the extended leg. Trying to bring the ankle under the knee. And again, let's extend the one arm pressing on the leg and another one reaching up to the sky, to the ceiling. And at the same time, you can imagine that your arms are your wings and you're opening your wings to fly. Opening your chest, your neck and your face relaxed. Feel free to lift the corners of your mouth in a little smile. Beautiful. And again, we might drop those palms down and back. If you want, you can walk your foot a little bit closer. Remember, you can always adjust depending on the needs of your body. And maybe we want to wrap around here as well, keeping the chest lifted. So maybe you will feel that it drops down. It's totally okay, just with the intention to roll it back up. Now let's stay here breathing. One more breath. Wonderful, and let's release. Very good. And from here, I invite you to come back to your back. So a very soft pose today. I hope you're enjoying it. Even though slow doesn't always mean easy. We are still exploring. We are still giving space to our body. And we're still benefiting. So I hope you're liking it. And from here, gently again, let's roll back down, 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 down slowly. This time, keep your arms parallel to your body, to your torso. And we are going to bring feet a little bit closer to your glutes and as wide as your hips. Okay, because I usually see people bringing feet really close. That's okay, but it will be just harder for you to keep the balance. So if you bring them a little bit wider, and also remember pressing both heels and your toes and the ball of your toes down to the floor. We will slowly start tucking the tailbone under, trying to lift the tailbone up from the floor, squeezing the glutes, and then the lower back and the mid back and the upper back up from the floor. And then exhale, start rolling back again, starting with the upper, engaging your abdominals, lower back, and then mid back. Lower back and then tailbone down to the floor. Good. And let's give this nice massage. So again, tucking under, lifting up. Good. Try to feel this chain effect in your spine. Good. As you drop down and lift in the wavy motion. Good. And again, pressing feet down. Start lifting your glutes. Inhale. Exhale. Roll back. So nice and so therapeutic for your spine. One more time. In. And maybe as you reach up, you want to add your arms above your head. Good. And exhale. Start rolling back. Amazing. Very well done. Now from here, let's bring knees into the palms. And we will start now Drawing circles with the knees together. One direction. And now we change the direction. Good, and maybe give yourself a nice hug, this time hugging both knees into the chest simultaneously. Then exhale, release and relax your arms, bringing your hands wide, your feet wide. And allowing yourself some time for stillness. Stillness of your body, of your mind. And remember that being alive and being happy is not something that you have to deserve. It's something that you already have the right to and you already deserve just by being here. In this space, in this time, where everything happens for a reason. So why don't you allow yourself a bit more trust? Why don't you allow yourself to surrender to the flow of life? Staying open to all its gifts and all its blessings. And from here, please listen to your body. If you feel like staying longer, savoring this peace and stillness of Savasana, please do so. I will leave you here with a deep gratitude for your trust and for you choosing this practice. I'll be grateful if you decide to join me in the next one. And if you stay connected, subscribing to this channel and letting me create and share more with you. Thank you so much. Namaste.